Hello and welcome to episode 68 of my Metroid Dread Randomizer series, where all the items and transports have been shuffled and I start at a random location. I'm Blue Psyduck and let's get right into the game. And start. We are starting with Morph Ball and Wave Beam. And we are starting in Ataria. Okay, so let's get a hint here.
Uploading data.
So you've accessed
Wobble Beam and Dairon. So I think this is the bottom one, yeah. So, as near as the vanilla spawning location as you can get. Energy part here. Random clock up there, okay. Another energy part. And the second hint now.
Uploading data.
both heavy you encounter.
Flash Shift in Gavoran. Charge Beam here, okay. Power bomb, not power bombs, the normal bombs down there, okay. So as soon as I have, for example, speed booster, I could get them. Power bomb tank. So let's continue in Ataria for now. Plasma beam. So getting all the beams to the beginning, okay. Nothing up there. Let's check this one item here. And nothing. And speed booster here, okay, so we can get our bombs now as well. nothing here. Cannot reach the item above the proto E.M.M.I yet. So I have to pass it again. We could do Corpus if I get the... but I cannot get it now, I think. Jump too short. So let's open the heat gates. Because with the speed booster we are able to get out of the E.M.M.I room. And after the E.M.M.I we can also get our bombs then. Nothing down there. Nothing here. Oh. Is there a tank? So let's beat the E.M.M.I now. Nothing there. Did not get a jump. So let's beat it down here. And the first DNA already. So with this we can now beat Corpus as well. If the Thunder Cloak is working. So let's save here and reload. what's currently not working. No, it's working. Ouch. And nothing on Corpus, okay. So we still have to get our bombs. We can also check the items up here, behind the speed booster blocks. I'm not sure if I can get to the exit. Nothing down there. Safe here because I will soft lock in the bubble room. I don't have magnets. Missiles left. And nothing. So let's get our bombs and then go to Kataros. Oh, power bombs here as well. Okay. I don't know if this is long enough. No. Why is it not working now? It worked before all the times. Okay. I think here. Yes. And our bombs. So now we can go to Kataros. There are a few items left at the bottom of Ataya at the cold room with speed booster and power bombs. But I will come back later for them. So we don't have Varia suit. So I have to save, but I think I will still check the items in the Varia loop. I can not check one of them, the gravel lock one. But let's check the others. Maybe we have a vanilla warrior suit. Nothing down there. Nothing there. And there's a tank here, okay. Missile tank here. I cannot go into there. Don't have the wire suit yet. And our next hint now.
Uploading data.
M.I stands for expert.
Spider magnet in Burenia. Nothing here. Part here. E.M.M.I is currently at the top. Nothing there. E.M.M.I is now here. Okay. But I think this was how far I can go without the warrior suit. There's the warrior suit. But I can... No, I don't even have to go in there, I think. As if I simply... Is it not somewhere down here? You can shoot it through the wall, I notice. But I don't know if I have enough. Ah, okay, that is. In the middle below this room. Then we can get our warrior suit. Okay. So we can continue. I will first go to the top, as usual. And then later come to the bottom. Big E-Tank there. Another big E-Tank. Nothing there. Power pump and nothing. Energy here. And Hanupia E.M.M.I. We cannot do anything there, we would need the screw attack. So let's go back and check the bottom path as well. We have Elon here, okay. We already could do Elon. Ah, it's early Elon again. So it could have progression items. So let's do Elon. We will have more enemies then. But early Elon is always a little bit suspicious. Let's safety save here. Nothing here. Too slow. E-Tank, okay. Nothing here. Part here and one item left. Nothing, okay. So no progression item in Elon, but maybe we will need Elon in the end for the bosses. Otherwise, this was a waste of time. So let's continue here for now. Nothing down there, and another safe hint station.
Uploading data.
DPR appears to be
White beam in Burenia. So 2 items in Burenia already. Need a stick boost here. Nothing here. Nothing here. This is everything I can do here, yeah. I can check this item. nothing. So now I have to go the long way to get to Quaid and through Quaid. I think with the speed booster this is possible. Yeah. So let's check if there's something on Quaid. And after Quaid we can then continue to Taiwan, where we know that the Quirple is somewhere. Nothing down there. Okay. And nothing on Quaid. Nothing here and nothing down there. And nothing here. Okay, then let's go to Taiwan. First item, energy tank. Cannot go through there, don't have the white beam yet. Nothing up there. We have Burenia main gate here, okay. And early supers. Let's check this because we cannot get out of there. I think there are 2 or 3 items. Nothing there. The flare shift is up there, okay. So we know where our flare shift is. And nothing here. One is on top, okay. Nothing there. And the A hand is Gawaran Robot, okay. To the bottom of Gawaran. Nothing there. I think I can use the speed booster here. Energy tank. And nothing there. Let's check the left side here as well. Nothing there. And nothing here. And now, let's beat the E.M.M.I. We can also get this hand here.
Uploading data.
This area. Direct.
Bomben Burenia. The third item in Burenia, which is already hinted. Still missing the grapple and die one. So let's check out this item here. Oh, it's a spin jump. Also nice. Nothing there. And we have square attack here, okay. Nothing here. Square attack is one item. Nah, 3 items or so. So let's check them as well. Bomb tank. Nothing. Energy tank. And can I not switch the block from here? Ah, I can. Okay, nothing. Okay, then we go through the lava and not over the top. Let's save here again and then go to the E.M.M.I. Ja, need a speed booster. Okay, too slow. Not good. What was this item? Nothing. And grapple beam on the E.M.M.I. Okay. So we found the synth now. So now maybe access to Burenia would be nice, because we have 3 items hinted in Burenia already. And we have Gaoran Golzuna. Can we do something there? We could check what the cross bombs are. But we will not be able to get out of there, I think. Nothing here. Nothing there. Nothing here. So let's also check the Gaoran loop from the bottom. Nothing there. And nothing here. Okay. So we can go back to Taiwan now. So we have one more exit left, which we can check. Ah, it was wrong path. The upper path to Burenia. Let's also open this path here. One path. And we have Gaoran Flipper. One item, I think. And nothing. So I think I will now go to Burenia. Primarily checking friend spots, hoping to find Burenia somewhere because of the 300 items in Burenia. There's also this item which we didn't check yet. Nothing but nothing here. Let's go to the hint first. Nothing down there. Nothing here.
Uploading data.
This area friendly.
Screw attack in Burenia, so the fourth item in Burenia already. So everything is in Burenia, it seems. The cheat tank, we take this one. Not good. Can I get out of here? Yeah. Let's try this again. Okay. Nothing here. Oh, we have missiles here. And on the other side we have the gravity suit. Maybe we should go back to there. Because gravity suit would be really helpful in Burenia. Don't have power bombs left. We could also go... maybe I will continue down. No. Because we could also use the teleport to Burenia as well. No. How did I do this? Can I get maybe through another path? Yeah, I can get through here. Or is there a way out here actually? I don't think so, huh? No, I think I'm completely locked now, I think. Okay. But I cannot get out of here. Okay, so we have to reload. So we are at the checkpoint, so let's get the gravity suit first, because then this room is no problem anymore. And then go to the other side to get the missiles again. Get the energy tank as well. And get super missiles again. So let's check the exit down here. Submarine, okay, so we can take this one. We could also open up White Warp sequence. I don't have power bombs left. No power bombs. So let's go put Burenia. Powerbomb Tank hier. Der hat Crossbombs. And Power and Stormgate, we cannot do anything there. So first of 4 items. And an extend.
Uploading data.
The lower levels of
Ice missiles also in Burenia, so 5 items in Burenia. Magnet is there, okay. So 2 of 5 items acquired. White beam. Okay, 3 items. So we'll check this one. Nothing, okay. 1 item we cannot get. So let's go to the lower part as well. Okay, yeah, screw attack. Nothing here. And there are the ice missiles. Let's continue as far as we can. So many items here. Wouldn't surprise me if there is one more item. nothing here. E-Tank there. And another hint.
Uploading data.
EX have spread across the
Spin in Burenia, okay. And we have Elite show, so here we could go into Hanubia. Do we have something left? No. Cannot get up there. So let's go to Hanubia and get also the hint there. And I think we cleared all hints we had for Burenia. The crash it get? Nothing there. Attire thermal device, okay. And we know that the lower exit is Katawas.
Uploading data.
this area and be
Spin in Dairon. This is the one we already found. Let's also clear out Hanubia. So we have to never come back then. And nothing on the E.M.M.I. And nothing here. So I will go back to Altair now, because there's one exit in Altair which we didn't check yet. Diron Freezer, does this help us? I don't know where to go next. Maybe let's check. Do we even need item storm missile are still missing? So we need a path into Gaboran, I think. So let's go to Tartarus. And from Tartarus to Gaboran and check yeah, and go to the bottom of Gaboran to get the DNA and also look at this item from down here. Looking at my notes, I can also already say that Itorash is in Burenia, either the top or the bottom of Burenia. And the other exit is then Upper Burenia. So we could also say we go to Burenia and take the hint from Itorash. But to get into Burenia, we have to either take a path through Burenia or Diron. So we can simply go to the DNA end of Diron. Because Flash Shift is also at the bottom of Gaboran, and if you are already on the bottom of Gaboran, you can simply continue. I will skip items for now, because it's only the storm missiles which are interesting, and we don't know if we actually need them or not. We only need them with SQ as one of the bosses.
Samus,
Storm missiles and Burenia. Okay, so we don't know where those also are. No, let's go to the other side. Don't like the E.M.M.I here. Let's check this item here. Right, I don't have to check items. We know everything which we need to know. The fusion beam is not needed. It's the only item we don't know. All other items we already saw or are handled. Actually, all other items are handled now. So before I go to the DNA, I would like to get the flash shift. Which was here, yeah. Should be no problem to move this. And now, I think the bottom part. Yeah. So we have this one as well now. And let's see what bosses will we need.
Uploading data.
Samus, you have
Experiment, Gozuna, and Morphball E.M.M.I. Now I would like to have the storm missiles for Gozuna and for Experiment. So maybe let's go back into Burenia. Because we also have to find out where Itorash actually is. Maybe let's do this first. This will also unlock then the teleporters. And maybe it will speed up then the boss rush at the end. Maybe let's do the purple E.M.M.I first, so we can check the upper exit. And also get this item here. Nothing here. Burenia upper. Okay, so we have actually to the E.M.M.I, because then the Itorash is at a quite rope entrance, which you can only reach after beating the E.M.M.I. So nothing on the E.M.M.I as usual. So what do we have after SQ? Does SQ have its own storm missiles, or are they near SQ? Because other than SQ, it could be of course at the entrance to Quiet Rope. But other than that, I think we already checked everything. So let's go quickly. Okay, we also found the diffusion beam, the one item which we don't need. Let's go to SQ. And check if he has its storm missiles. So I will quickly save here. Because if they are not on SQ, we are locked in. So first item, nothing. Second item, nothing. Do we have vanilla storm missiles? Yeah, don't have storm missiles. And we have vanilla storm missiles. Okay. So this will help against Experiment and also against Gozuna. Yeah, no, have to go to the bottom actually, but let's check the one item here as well. Too slow. Nothing. Let's also get the fusion beam so we have all items at the end. Maybe. So I think this is the last item here, and it is indeed the space jump. So except of the DNA, we have a fully lit up item tracker now, and we have Itorash. So what is the quickest path? I would say actually go through Ataya.
Uploading data.
Samus, the Metroid.
Get the top exit here. And yeah, let's actually do the E.M.M.I first. So this teleport. And this is the second DNA now. So next, going to experiment. Don't know what actually is the quickest path. So we could have done Elo now instead of in the beginning, but yeah, in the end it doesn't really matter much. Let's safety save before experiment. Okay. And got a quick hit. So it's the second DNA. Now let's go to the purple teleport. And teleport to Gaboran. I think I forgot to look at this item here when I looked at all the items. That doesn't matter now. And the last DNA. So do I have... Yes, I have the blue teleporter on Burenia. Didn't know if I actually was near enough to put it on the map. So let's go back to the teleport. And back to Itorash. And this is time. So we were able to beat the seed in under 2 hours. What's quite a nice seed. So we found a lot of items in the beginning, which opened most of the paths. We also got very nice hints, so all the missing items were hinted actually. Even the optional storm missiles in the end were hindered. Yeah, and interesting was that there were 5 items in Burenia, nearly back to back, all in the middle and lower part of Burenia. So I imagine Randovania holding all the items going through the regions, hit the fruit in Burenia, and then half of the items fall down in Burenia, and Randovania simply good enough. Because there's no other explanation of why so many items are in the lower Burenia part. Yeah, but it was quite a nice seed, I would say. And with this, as always, thank you for watching and see you next mission.